Hello traders, today we'll be taking a look at a funded account. First of all, let's take a look at the evaluation phases. We'll do a short review of them before entering that funded account action. This is the account of Ugo from Italy, and as you can see, he managed to do the 10% needed for phase 1. I absolutely love this win rate and the fact that he didn't need that many trades to do it. What I see from this chart is that he passed the phase quite quickly. I think he passed it in 1 day. Yeah, close to 1 day. Nothing bad about that. And then he just cruised. I'm curious to see what pairs is he trading. So he is usually trading indices. You can see Nasdaq, you can see Dow Jones, some gold here and there. But this Dow Jones and Nasdaq seem to be the biggest weight in his trading strategy. Another thing that I want to see here beside the most profitable trade, which is $205, meaning a bit north of 1%. His most loss making is $53, which means 0.3%, so we will add that to the trader's profile. That's all here. Let's move to phase 2. As you can see in phase 2, the performance graph looks more interesting than in phase 1. Obviously, it took this trader more time to make the 5% in profit necessary to pass phase 2. The win rate got a bit lower, but still acceptable. He's somewhere in the scalper's win rate range, but I want to see something. Yeah, he was touch and go here for a while, as you can see on your screens, guys and gals. 13,830, so he was just shy of breaching his account, but nonetheless, he managed to pull it up and secure the profit needed. Let's see if anything changed here. Still not using stop losses. I forgot to mention this in the first part, but we see some take profits here and there. Pairs haven't changed much. Still Nasdaq, still added. Actually, he added a bit of Forex into the mix, but mostly again Dow Jones and the Nasdaq. Let's see a trade first of all. Let's see the most profitable trade. And wow, I haven't mentioned this. This one was taken on oil. Let's see if we can get a glimpse on the trader strategy. Before this, I have to mention the fact that, as you can see, compared to the first period of trading, his time span in terms of holding trades has heavily increased. So maybe we can talk about the mid-challenge shift in strategies, which is something that I don't really recommend. But again, if you find something that works better, stick to it. Let's talk about this trade first. Maybe we can get a glimpse into his strategy. Not really relevant. I think this is bound. This is news bound trading. Oil, as you probably know, reacts really impulsive to news, so I think this trade is quite irrelevant. Let's see another one. Let's see this short on Nasdaq first. Okay, so let's see what our trader is looking at while trading. We haven't made any assumptions yet. Okay, what can we see from here? Nothing really much. I think he trades a higher time frame given the fact that his trades are held way more than 1 hour. Maybe he trades 5 minutes or 15 minutes. As I told you in the previous videos, we have the 1 minute chart here. Maybe it looks to me we have 2 rejections in this area that he noted. As you can see, he entered the sell after this candle's closing. So there may be some smart money concept trading behind here. Maybe he noticed that there was an order block somewhere to the left. Unfortunately, we don't have that much history. You can see this inducement to the order block. It was tapped once, our trader entered, and then a retap, and then the price plummeted. Nice close, I have to say. He basically nailed the bottom of this trade, so good for you. So our first assumption up to now is the fact that we have a trader that trades using smart money concepts. Okay, now let's begin with the most interesting part of the video, and that is this trader's funded progress. This is his first trading cycle. So as you can see, first of all, he had a crushing amount of profit, 28.73% on his first go on a funded account. Way to go, man. Win rate is close to 50%, but that's not bad given the fact that he took so many trades. So a win rate of slightly above 50% can render you insane amount of profits, provided you put in the sample size and let the math do its work. As you can see, his chart is a bit messy. This points to some scalping action. I'm quite curious to see what happened here. We are taking a look at his most profitable trades. As you can see, he added some forex here and there, and his time span in terms of trades increased, as I pointed out earlier, except some small scalps here and there. So we will have to add another thing to the trader's profile, the fact that he is also a scalper on lower time frames, maybe in the high volatile times of the market open, but more often than not he trades these long positions that go way above 8 hours. Let's see his most winning position first. It's on Nasdaq again. Let's see if we can zoom in a bit on this chart and as well as on his strategy. Oh, by the way, while I'm zooming, guys, for you guys who may be new here, EverTrader is a prop firm that offers up to $200,000 in funding if you manage, like this trader did, to pass the 2-phase verification progress. After that, you will get on some accounts your initial feedback. More details in the comments. Let's return to the chart. So, yeah, our assumption stays. We see the market reacting to this point. Maybe even on a smaller time frame you can see some order blocks form to the left. I'm not sure about the trend. I think it's quite rangy / bullish, but I'm pretty sure some sort of liquidity was lying around this area, because the impulses going down from it are way too huge to be normal market ranging conditions. So as you can see, our trader entered the sell here perfectly on top of this little hill, and then closed it a bit too early. It hit his take profit. Maybe he had a target for the day. Nothing really to object here. Nothing, but he missed some profit. But again, if you have a plan, stick to it. Our trader did awesomely. We finally see a take profit, which we will have to note here. Now let's see a losing trade, because this should be more interesting. As you can see, his biggest win so far, 417.6, and the funded account. Let's see the most loss making. Oh, okay. So first of all, our trader starts to risk a lot more than he did in the evaluation phases. I mean, we are talking about a 15k account, so he risked 1.5% here, a bit north of that. Let's see this trade on Nasdaq. It was unfortunately a short one, so it probably went sideways quite fast. Let's see what happened here. This is painful to watch. He rushed a bit. Okay, so maybe there was some sort of point of interest here to the left. We can't see it, can we? No, we can't. But as you can see, this was news for sure. Market plunged up to that point. Our trader must have got scared. Again, he was risking a lot. He opened not an impressive lot size, but he risked a lot. As you can see, he lost more than 1% here. He closed his position right here, and if he were to hold it 5 more minutes, the position would have gone in an impressive profit. But yeah, things like this happen. It's nothing quite alarming. The thing that stands out to me though is this risk, which heavily increased, and I don't really recommend you doing this, especially in your first run in the funded account, because you don't really want to spoil it the first time you take it out. So yeah, take that into note. This is cycle 3 of his funded account, so he already has 2 payouts under his belt, and he received the third one, which is another substantial one, above 10% again, close to 15%. This trader does an awesome job, I have to tell you that. 58% win ratio, a bit increased compared to the previous phase. The number of trades stayed close to the same, close to that semi-scalping style. And let's see this gap into the performance chart. Yeah, again, he started playing with fire here. As you can see, again, close to invalidating his account. $62 this time. Now let's see the most profitable trade. It's probably on Nasdaq or Dow, and it's on Nasdaq. Okay, close to 3%. Nice trade, held for 4 hours. As you probably noticed, our trader doesn't really hold positions overnight, maybe this one, but no swap, so no overnight holding. We have to add that to our trader's profile. We can see stop losses here and there, but not in a consistent basis. Back to this winning trade. So our trader bought here on the brink of this uptrend. He got a bit scared here maybe with this momentum to the downside, but then market continued to push up, and again a close to flawless close of the trades as we are used to already. What I notice here is the fact that maybe our trader wanted this trade to go a bit longer, and after he saw this double top with a huge rejection, he decided to manually close the trade here, which is nothing wrong. Again, booking close to 3% is nothing wrong. I'll take that all day. Nice trade, nice uptrend. Perfectly timed closing, because as you can see, the market would have plummeted from there. Oh, all in all, good trading action. Go to the most loss-making trades. As you can see, we have some take profits and stop losses, but nothing quite consistent. We will check this one with the stop loss. It's on oil. And let's see what he did here. Okay. So he based his sell here, I think mostly on this order block tap here. This was news for sure. Tap the order block, huge momentum to the downside. Our trader and many of us would have been quite positive that this trade would have gone all the way down to this point of interest. Nonetheless, market doesn't quite do what we want it to do all the time, so it ranged for a bit, and then it went down all the way to this point of interest. But apparently our trader had other plans. He wanted this to break maybe, but this cost him dearly because his stop loss was hit. Again, impressive stop loss, huge stop loss to say the least. Okay, I have to say, a bit greedy, not here to judge. I would have taken a bit, at least half a position right here, but who am I to tell? I'm just reviewing the accounts. This is the trader who made huge amount of profits into 3 funded accounts already. I'm pretty sure he is working on his 4th or 5th now. So yeah guys, again, this was the review. If you have any questions, any comments, post them in the comment section. Let's talk some strategy, let's talk about these accounts, and looking forward to seeing you in one of our reviews. Bye bye.